What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow, chilling like always. Not with your mother, but with those two little guys, Averno, Atlantes. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. I'm Big Elbow. Comic haul is what I mostly do. That's what I got today. Went to Vegas a while back. Went to a place called Poor Boys Comics. And I picked up some dollar books like I normally do. Again, if you are new to the channel, my style of collecting is I just want good comics, good stories, good art at the best price I can get them at. I don't really trip off the keys so much, or the spec and any of that shit. Not that I got anything against it. That's all adds to the hobby, and I do enjoy finding some books when I'm looking in those dollar bins. Condition's not a big deal to me, as long as the shit's not falling apart. That's the main thing. But so with that said, let's get into it. I'm going to start off with some AOKs. This was given to me by my sister Nicole, by her old man. So shout out to her, my sister Nicole, and her old man Rick John. He's a real cool guy. I known him since I was a kid. Him and my big bro, they used to pal around in high school and shit. Anyways, he gave me this issue of Wizard. At first I wasn't sure if I already had it or not, because they have different covers, but when I looked inside, I seen that this is one that I didn't have, so that's pretty cool. You guys know how these are like, these Wizard magazines are like time capsules, like looking at what was going on in comics at the time. So right off the bat, I seen that there's an article on my man Joe Casey, and that seems pretty cool. I knew it's talking about how he started on cable and then got a job writing Hulk, which I didn't know. So I'm going to read that. I never knew Joe Casey did a Hulk series. Those are the other covers right there. Some other stuff that stood out. Let me see. So this looks like a pretty cool little article, the 25 most memorable moments in comic history, which would be up until that point, which is probably like 98. So that's just pretty cool. This is pretty sweet. Some stickers, Kiss the Psycho Circus. That's pretty cool. What else was there? Oh, there's the article on Joe Casey I was talking about. And then this is pretty fucking sweet. The basic training where they give you like art tips and tutorials. And this one has one of my guys, Dale Keown. So that was pretty fucking cool. That's a badass pit right there. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. And then it has the price guide, and it looks like there's a little poster of Lady Death. Looks like it might be by the only Hughes that matters in comics, Stephen Hughes. So yeah, again, shout out Rick John and my sister. We hung out and watched WrestleMania at their at his pad, and then we had a good time. And then this is from my boy Warlock. He got this Raw Media mags, which I never heard of, but it has... Oh, shit, I forgot about the nudity. Yeah, it's Rebel Studios. And it has some Tim Vigil stuff in there. And then he gave me this Pop Kill issue 1, which has some kind of cover that I can't show. And then this I was real happy about, this Mesmo Delivery by Raphael Grappa. If you guys don't know about that, I only learned about it from the Cartoonist Kayfabe dudes. They did a video on this shit, and it's cool, man. It has a real brutal fight with those guys, a trucker dude and this dude with the cock knocker fist. So yeah, shout out to my man Warlock for hooking that up. Yeah, I can't thank him enough. This is a book that I've been wanting for a long time, but like I didn't want to pay up for it, so that was real generous on his part to hook me up like that. So those are the AOKs, and then let me get to the. Is it Poor Man? Poor Boy? Man, I probably fucked it all up. Yeah, it's a dude had a spot in a mall in Vegas that Warlock had wanted to go check out, so we went and checked it out. He has some good dollar books. So I grabbed this, the Recount. I remember for a minute that was it was going for something. I already had a copy because I thought it looked cool when it came out, so I had pre-ordered it. But the reason I grabbed this one because I was like, I tripped out that it came with a bag of coffee. So like, I don't know. You never know with these kind of things in comics. Sometimes some shit like that, it ends up like making it more rare, I guess. So I don't know. I figured I would just get it just in case. What if it's worth something? And the book is decent because I read it. I read it already, so I can get rid of one copy. This was The Ghoul. I'd never heard of this, but it's Bernie Wrightson doing a Frankenstein-looking character. I figure you can't. That's a pretty safe bet, right? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'll fuck with that. But unfortunately, it's not a first issue. But again, like I said, Bernie Wrightson doing some Frankenstein-looking shit. I'll take it, especially for $1. This I thought was some Eddie Campbell stuff, but it's not. It's by, I thought it was like Deadface or whatever, but Phil Elliott and Matt DeGeneres? I don't know. I'll check it out. Shout out to my man 420 Partier. He has showed these in his haul videos. This is Sisterhood of Steel #1. They didn't have #2, but I did pick up #3. Again, he showed those off, and the art looked kind of cool. It reminded me of that Black Dragon by Michael Bolton. Wait, is it Michael, or is that the singer? Something Bolton. The guy that does the backups in the whatchamacallit. So this is Silver Hills. I opened this up and it looked really tripped out. It's Scott Hampton. Yeah, I just thought the art looked interesting, so I grabbed it. So that's it for the indie stuff. Always happy to grab some Savage Dragon when I find it in the bargain bins. So there was number 73, and it had numbers 18 on the back. I already have 18, but it's like, fuck it. It was a twofer, right? And then 127 and 152. They say these have low print runs, but that's not why I want them. Dragon is a title that I feel like I can always just jump into randomly. There's always different. You never know what you're gonna get. Like every 30 or 40 issues, like it changes directions. It could be almost like a totally different book. Those are always fun. And then this is the Marvel and DC portion of the haul. This is Marvel Tales, so you guys know these are reprints. It's just part of that. I'm trying to put together that little storyline with the Hobgoblin. Avengers Forever, number 9, which is the last issue number 5. Man, I hope I didn't see that 9 and let it fuck me up, and I might have to check it out. I might already have it. I thought I completed the run. I might not have. That's just a nice cat book, Jack Kirby stuff. It's in a weird bag, and it's low grade, obviously, but I don't give a shit, man. I'll take some Kirby cap anytime for $1. Just some later Daredevil, the Scott McDaniel run, which I like, with that like weird looking kind of Frank Miller Sin City vibe. I know a lot of people hate on that costume, but I don't know, I kind of like it. Yeah, man, this his stuff that he was doing before he went to Nightwing and really found the style that he stuck with for the rest of his career. I like looking at it. Kind of like I said, I don't know if you watch my other videos, you might know I talk about an artist named Danny. Shout out to Mr. Rig, the other biggest Danny fan besides myself. But it kind of reminds me of her stuff, her current style. So yeah, Daredevil featuring Cap, I'll take that. And here's Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood. I mostly got this because it has Stan Sakai and also Okazaki, the guy that did the Afro Samurai. I'm trying to put a run of this together. I just like the art on this. I don't know how to say that. I'm not even gonna try it. But yeah, that's the issue. That's the cover of the first issue. Is that picture right there? So it's I don't know how it reads really, but the art is pretty cool.
I actually like hot sauce. Guacamole. I don't really know what.
And that's it for the Marvel stuff. And then this is the DC books. So this is beat up, but since I heard about it, I've heard people talk about this issue in their halls where they're talking about they trick Superman and Big Barda into making like a porno or something. So that sounds funny to me. I'll check it out and then probably get rid of it. I'm not a big Superman guy. Again, just soaking up knowledge from watching other people's videos. Dave Stevens does a drawing of Catwoman in this one. So I'll probably shoot that over to my partner Warlock so he can flip that. When I find these like little keys in the bargain bins, a lot of times I just give them to my partner Warlock and let him flip them if he can. And then he he always just gives me books randomly like that Mesmo, so it evens out, Because I ain't gonna sell nothing, man. I buy stuff like that thinking, I could sell it, but then I never do. So I'd rather just let him. I'll just give it to him. Let him come up a little bit, and like I said, he always get more shit. He probably more than gets me back by just giving me the random shit that he does. This is Sandman Mystery Theater. I thought it was a mini series, that's why I grabbed it, but it's actually number 5, so I don't know. I might actually have that. And then here's Vertigo Essential with Steve Bissette art, and these look really cool. I've seen these also on the Cartoonist Kayfabe, where you just get to look at it. It's in. You can really appreciate the line work in this black and white stuff without the color. So those are just kind of fun to look at. And then I grabbed this because I love this book right here. I already have it, but I figure I might give it to my bro. I told him about it, how it has the it's like set in World War II. Batman is a spy, and he's trying to get some Joker is like a terrorist or something. Anyways, it's a really good. It's the JSA Liberty File 1 of 2. It's a good 2-issue series. It's pretty cool. You know, they have the World War II version of the Bat, as he's called, Hourman, and Dr. Midnight. It's like I said, it's a cool series. So I figure I could give it to somebody that hopefully they can appreciate it instead of just sitting in a dollar bin. Yeah, so that was it for Vegas. We just went in there and it was a cool shop. I recommend it if you're in Vegas and you want to check out that shop. My normal go-to is Alternate Reality. I didn't make it out there this time, but I was glad to check out something new. And I had a good time just hunting with my partner. And yeah, that'll do it. Again, shout out to my sister and her old man for the AOK. Shout out to my partner Warlock. And if you enjoyed this video, guess what? You got good taste. Show it, hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comments, especially recommendations. Appreciate all that. Any feedback in the comment section is always welcome. Yeah, so again, thank you for watching. And check out my IG. Link is in the description. And that'll do it. Like I always say, get off of YouTube, read some fucking comics.